Peace, y'all. It's your boy Johnny Fastlane here with allhiphop.com. So, Big K.R.I.T says artists should form their own union. Let's talk hip-hop. Alright, yo, so this discussion has come up before, right? So Big K.R.I.T is talking about how hip-hop artists should form their own union, right? Okay, let's talk about it, right? So Big K.R.I.T was on Ebro's show. He was talking to Ebro and he was basically like, listen, we need a union, right? He says that there's no support system, so that if an artist gets signed and everything's all good, and then they get dropped by their label, now they can't pay their bills, now they might have bought a little bit too many things, then they get depressed, they get on drugs, and there's nobody to say, hey man, you need to go to rehab, or hey man, do you need a lawyer, or hey man, do you need some money this month, or whatever the case may be, right? He says, yo, listen, I just want to know, who do we have to pay, how much money do we have to put together, who are the OGs that we have to talk to unlock this information, right? And I get it, and I think that a hip-hop union would be cool, especially for a lot of MCs who may not be in their heyday anymore, and maybe they back in the hood, maybe they really need something. I remember, during the pandemic when Black Rob wasn't doing too well, and something like a hip-hop union where a bunch of his peers would have got together and just put money together for Black Rob, that would have helped him out a lot, you know what I'm saying? So that's on one hand, but on the other hand, people say, look, Black Rob was a grown man, so he, should have made better decisions. You know what I'm saying? And then also, really and truly, if you put a union together, it's going to be specific to whatever record label those artists are on. So, if Def Jam puts a union together, all Def Jam artists will have a union together, but that doesn't mean that the artists on Def Jam are going to be in the same union as the artists that are on Quality Control, right? Or Arista, or Universal, or whatever record label, right? So if artists do start unionizing, there'll just be a bunch of different unions, you know what I'm saying? Which still defeats the purpose, because Big K.R.I.T wants everybody to be together, is what he's saying, right? So it's just weird, and I think that that's why there hasn't been a union in hip-hop yet, because different record labels have different artists, and those big record labels are not going to get together to let all the artists on all the record labels together form a union. They're just not going to do it, because then those record labels lose power, Then all the artists can get together and kind of just demand whatever they want to demand. They can go on strike, they can do whatever. So it ain't fit to happen, but it is nice to think about, you know what I'm saying? But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.